and welcome back to MCTV News. I'm CJ Ness.
And I'm Brooke Kimball.
It's great to be back. And this is MCTV News.
We have a lot of stories to get into tonight, starting with the Student Program Council. In previous years, students would have to line up in the Student Center to purchase Broadway, sports, and ski trip tickets. These lines would often start hours before the advertised time of sale. At the beginning of September, SPC announced that they would be switching to Hometown Tickets, an online distribution website. Students can now purchase tickets with the comfort of their own dorm and pay with credit or debit. The first trip to utilize this new system was Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. The trip is set for September 24th. And now we have Adam Macklin with the Marist Sports Minute.
Hey everyone, I'm Adam Macklin with your Marist Sports Minute. And here we go. Marist football played their home opener this past weekend against Davidson College. It was a tough matchup for the Red Foxes as sophomore Davidson quarterback Coulter Klins was nearly perfect through the air. The Wildcats won in Poughkeepsie 49-21. On Sunday, the New York Giants rallied to their first victory of the season after being down 21 points late in the third quarter. The Giants, largely thanks to Saquon Barkley, will head home with a 31-28 victory. Ahead of the 2023-2024 NHL season, the Columbus Blue Jackets head coach Mike Babcock resigned after allegations arose of Babcock taking players' phones and deeply scrolling through their camera rolls. Columbus has already promoted their assistant coach, Pascal Vincent, to fill the head coach vacancy. And that's all I have for you tonight. I'm Adam Macklin. Now back to the studio.
A team of archaeologists, historians, and engineers were close to completing the restoration of Tin Mill Mosque, a 1,000-year-old masterpiece of Moorish architecture nestled deep in Morocco's mountains. Tragically, a powerful earthquake struck the area, reducing the intricate domes and graceful arches, originally built by the 12th century dynasty, to rubble. This catastrophe not only claimed over 3,000 lives, including 5 of the mosque's restoration workers, but also led to significant damage to Morocco's rich cultural heritage, including revered mosques, exquisitely tiled palaces in Marrakesh, and ancient, amazing hilltop citadels. In Marrakesh, well-known monuments like the 12th century Koutoubia Mosque and the Karabosh Mosque were affected. The Koutoubia Mosque, a city landmark, displayed visible cracks and instability, leaving many residents hesitant to pray there. Several museums, the El Badi Palace and the El Bahia Palace, were closed to visitors due to structural concerns, and the city's historic Medina faced hidden damage that left residents fearing for their homes.
Hi, I'm Brielle Polizano, and in the crossover event of the century, I'm going to be giving you your entertainment segment for tonight. In the world of celebrity breakups, the language used in public statements can tell a deeper story than meets the eye. When Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner announced their divorce on Instagram, their joint statement appeared relatively mild, but as Molly McPherson, a crisis communications specialist, points out, there was a lot more beneath the surface. For instance, the use of the word amicably in their statement raised eyebrows. According to McPherson, when celebrities emphasize the term amicable, it often suggests the exact opposite. Another phrase, speculative narratives, which may seem innocuous, is in reality a sophisticated way of saying lies. McPherson believes that when positive words are forced into a statement, it's a form of spin. McPherson, known as the PR lady on TikTok, has become a go-to source for translating celebrity spin. She notes that even the best PR handlers no longer have complete control over their clients' narratives. Traditionally, Hollywood's publicity teams have tried to shape stories by offering tidbits of information to tabloids anonymously. However, with the rise of internet sleuthing, fans are becoming more discerning and aware of media narratives about famous figures. In the case of Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's breakup, a succession of seemingly negative stories about Turner led to suspicions that Jonas and his team were manipulating the narrative. Fans, particularly those who grew up watching both stars, were quick to scrutinize the coverage. In today's entertainment industry, image is paramount. While Jonas recently embarked on an international tour with the Jonas Brothers, Turner, famous for her role in Game of Thrones, wrapped up a series called Joan, where she plays a jewel thief. The negative tone of stories about Turner didn't sit well with her fans, who questioned the anonymous sources behind the stories and challenged the narratives. McPherson noted that few of the stories seemed to originate from Turner's side, implying that she didn't feel the need to defend herself. Public consciousness surrounding media treatment of women in the public eye has been evolving with recent reckonings over the treatment of celebrities like Britney Spears. As a result, people are now inclined to question celebrity gossip narratives. In this changing landscape, crafting perfectly worded statements may no longer be enough for public figures going through crises. McPherson suggests that raw, unfiltered, and authentic messages are much more likely to resonate with the public during such times. Thanks so much. That was your entertainment segment, and I'm Brielle Palazzano.
Marist College unveiled a bold new strategy plan called Marist 100. As the school is nearing its centennial in 2029, the school detailed the 3 key pillars that make up the Marist 100 plan: academic vibrancy, student centrality, and expansive community. The next few years are undoubtedly an exciting time for the college, with the new Dyson Center continuing its construction progress. President Kevin Weinman issued a statement stating, "Our plan does not shy away from the challenges we face. Rather, it addresses them head-on, harnessing the full power of our strength so we can thrive." For more information on Marist 100, you can find it linked in the Instagram bio of @Marist.
Hi everyone, I'm Colin Reese. Welcome to our Science Spotlight segment. Today, an amateur astronomer's email in Japan has set off a thrilling cosmic investigation. Ko Aramaratsu, an astronomer at Kyoto University, recently received an email from an amateur astronomer who had spotted a bright flash in Jupiter's atmosphere. Dr. Aramasu, who studies the outer solar system using backyard astronomy equipment, called for more information. Surprisingly, 6 additional reports of the August 28th flash came in from Japanese skywatchers, making it one of the brightest ever recorded on Jupiter. These flashes result from asteroids or comets from the outer solar system colliding with Jupiter's atmosphere. Dr. Aramasu noted that directly observing these objects is nearly impossible, but Jupiter's gravity lures them in, providing a unique way to study them. Leigh Fletcher, a planetary scientist at the University of Leicester, described these flashes as a glimpse into the early solar system's violent processes, offering a real-time view of planetary evolution. Powerful impacts on Jupiter are infrequent, but they do happen. Most are undiscovered by amateur astronomers using lucky imaging, capturing high frame rate videos of the night sky. These videos yield invaluable data about Jupiter's atmosphere, meteorology, and storms. Dr. Aramasu's analysis suggests that the August flash was comparable to the 1908 Tunguska explosion in Siberia, likely caused by an asteroid that decimated 800 square miles of forest. This marks the second such event on Jupiter in the past decade. While the latest impact didn't leave a visible debris field, scientists are eager to understand how Jupiter's chemistry and temperature respond to these collisions, which may have shaped the composition of planets in our solar system. Jupiter isn't the only planet potentially impacted. Scientists speculate that Saturn's rings might have been shaped by similar explosions, and Uranus and Neptune could have experienced such events as well. The scientific community eagerly awaits the next major flash on Jupiter, one that might be visible from Earth. Astronomers worldwide, including the James Webb and Hubble space telescopes, are ready to study the aftermath. Amateur astronomers, often overlooked, play a crucial role in this research. Dr. Fletcher highlights their significance as they provide continuous observations that larger telescopes can't achieve. Dr. Aramasu emphasizes the importance of small-scale astronomy initiatives in a field often dominated by massive projects. So, next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that amateur astronomers and their backyard equipment might just help unlock the secrets of our solar system, one flash at a time. That's it for today's Science Spotlight. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from the world of science and discovery.
Post-tropical cyclone Lee made landfall in Canada, causing powerful winds in Nova Scotia and coastal Maine, resulting in toppled trees, power outages, and at least one reported fatality. Despite days of preparation, the storm had a significant impact, particularly in Nova Scotia and Maine, with widespread power outages affecting tens of thousands of people. Residents in remote coastal towns of eastern Maine and Atlantic Canada, known for their self-reliance, had made thorough preparations, including removing boats from the water and stockpiling supplies. The storm originated in early September and, initially reaching Category 5 hurricane intensity, had weakened to a post-tropical cyclone with Category 1 hurricane level winds when it reached the Gulf of Maine. While Cape Cod and coastal Massachusetts appeared to have been spared the worst impacts, anxiety grew in eastern parts of Maine and Atlantic Canada, where the storm intensified. Notably, high winds and wave heights prompted concerns among fishermen, affecting their businesses, particularly the lobster industry, during molting season. Power outages were a major concern in the region, with many businesses taking measures to prevent food spoilage, despite the relatively limited damage in some areas. Officials warned about dangerous rip currents and high surf, emphasizing caution for beachgoers and wave watchers. Cleanup efforts were expected to be in the storm's aftermath, with road crews tasked to clear debris from the road. That'll do it for MCTV News. I'm CJ Ness.
And I'm Brooke Campbell. Have a good night.